Lately, I've received the same question from multiple people about which type of Arabic they should study. If you are thinking about studying Arabic, or if you're already studying Arabic, are you certain that the kind of resources you're using and the type of Arabic you're studying is going to bring you most efficiently to your goal with the language? In this video series, I'm going to break down the major options for studying Arabic, and also what you need to know to make sure you're choosing the correct path for you. The first major form of Arabic we're going to talk about is Modern Standard Arabic. And this is exactly how it sounds. It's modern, so it's used today. It's standardized, so that means throughout the Arabic-speaking world, Arabic speakers learn Modern Standard Arabic in schools, and it's used in every single Arabic-speaking country. This is the form of Arabic that you're going to read in the newspapers, that you're going to read in books. When government officials are giving speeches, they will often use Modern Standard Arabic. And when you're watching the global news networks like Al Jazeera, for example, these news networks are speaking in Modern Standard Arabic because they want to reach that massive audience across the whole Arabic-speaking world. So just to recap Modern Standard Arabic, remember this is a formal and educated form of Arabic. This is what's used in formal settings, as well as what's used for reading and writing. So at this point, you might be asking yourself, why wouldn't I study Modern Standard Arabic? Modern Standard Arabic has one big downside, and that is that nobody speaks it in normal conversation. And so that is a huge reason why Modern Standard Arabic is not going to be the right fit for many, many Arabic students. You may be investing your time in studying something that is not going to be useful to you if your end goal is to be able to speak with people in normal, everyday life. Now, technically, you can use Modern Standard Arabic to speak with people. However, you're going to sound really weird. If you're a native English speaker, think about how you would feel if someone came up to you and started speaking Shakespearean English. If you go to an Arabic-speaking country and you start speaking Modern Standard Arabic to people, they might laugh at you. And that is not an experience that anyone wants to have when they've spent so much time invested in learning a new language. Before we move on to speaking about dialect, I did want to mention that there is another kind of formal Arabic that will be right for some students to study. If you have an interest in ancient literature, poetry, or religious studies, then classical Arabic is going to be a type of Arabic that you will want to include in your education. So now that we've covered both ancient and modern forms of formal Arabic, that brings us to spoken Arabic, and we can also call this dialect. Every Arabic-speaking country has its own dialect, its own version of Arabic, and even within the countries themselves, there are regional variations and ways of speaking. We have this in English as well. If you think about the difference between American English and British English and Australian English, or even within the United States, we have Southern accents and New York accents and Boston accents and Midwestern accents and all different types of variations on the language. Now, keep in mind that we're talking about a large geographic area, and the difference in dialect between one side of Northwest Africa and then all the way the other side of the Middle East is quite a large difference. People in Morocco are going to speak completely differently from people in Iraq, even though both of their dialects are Arabic. We know that Morocco has had a French influence on it, and that has really affected the dialect. And so it's not always easy to understand someone who speaks a completely different dialect. So with all these dialect differences, how do you know which dialect you should study? If you want help answering this question, stay tuned for our next video, which will be all about choosing the right dialect for you. What kind of Arabic are you planning to study? Let us know in the comments below, and give this video a thumbs up if you learned something new.